Hey guys, HuShang here. Welcome to another HuShang tutorials. In this game, in this video, I should say. Oh, we're getting some message from him now, actually. Oh, you know this is live. Okay. Anyways, what we're doing today is we're looking at verse random, and yeah, this guy, you can tell right away he's gonna be toxic because he's gonna complain about his MMR. So there's a little bit of debate. Do you put the pylon on the high ground or the low ground? So I think the high ground is much better, and the reason I think it's better is because if you put it on the high ground, you can actually defend against a lot of the Zerg all-ins. It's pretty tight, and you are a little bit weak against like a 14-14. All right. As entertaining as this is, let's get on with the lesson. So I think the high ground pylon is better because if you put it on the low ground, then you're a little bit weaker against Terran and against Protoss. And so it's a little bit stronger just to put it up here, I think. And yeah, and basically this guy is like the classic random Zerg who's gonna force you to put your pylon in a weird spot and then do some crazy cheese. So this is the perfect video to show you guys why the high ground pylon's better. So gate up here, 17 gas, like normal stuff, 20 nexus. We're not doing anything differently. And if he did go for some sort of like early rush, like a 12 pool, then you can make a zealot up here. And if he goes for like a 14-14, it's a little bit harder, but I think you can defend it with maybe some cannons or something. Cannons, Colonel, some zealots. I think it's defendable. So far, just regular expansions. Gonna put my pylon down here, obviously, because we didn't put our first one down here. And then basically what you have to do, like you have to make a sacrifice actually if you're playing against random. You have to put your tech in the wall. And if you don't put your tech in the wall, then you're just asking for trouble. You're gonna die to Ling floods because you need 3 buildings to wall this off. And if you use your pylon, then he can just Baleen bust you. So probe's chilling over here. I see some Zerglings, but this is pretty normal. And I'm kind of expecting him to cheese. Here's my Stargate going down, and then I'm going to get Warp Gate. I'm kind of expecting him to cheese. So I come in here, check the expansion, and then I go out this way. And my Adept is going to see if there's any more Lings, so I can pull back if that's the case. Especially if he's trying to like push Lings over here. Like, this is already suspicious, so I'm already feeling like, okay, it's probably cheesing me. And we'll just double check with this Adept by going back a little bit. And we see some more Lings. Now, he can't actually have speed this early, so there's actually not too much worry right now if he's cheesing us. So we can just walk back. We could kite these if we wanted to, but I just want to get in my wall, make sure to finish this off. And then I chronoed another Adept. So extra safe. 3 gates instead of the usual 2. And cutting probes fully at this point because we saw so many Lings. And then the last thing we need to do is make an Oracle and then make sure we have a secondary wall. And this is probably the main problem people run into, especially if you open Stargate, is you don't have a... well, I guess you could make a Stalker, but you don't have a Stalker, so you're really weak against Baleen Bust. And so I know that here. So what I did is try to make a secondary wall. Probably would have been better if there was only one entrance here, but thankfully this worked out okay. I could put another building here, I guess. He comes in with the Banelings. He kills the first Adept, but he can't break into the second wall. And so you want to shade out right away and then place your buildings. That's actually pretty important. If you don't do that, it's pretty easy to not have enough DPS. And then from this point, it's basically over. Now this guy was a little toxic, so I responded a little bit, but nothing too bad. He's gonna keep trying, but I mean, once you have a nice wall here and some oracles, it's pretty hard to die. Maybe the easiest way is just to wall again Probably I should have done already, actually, is just back up and remake this wall so that he really can't break through. And that's about it. Again, notice that I didn't make any probes throughout this whole thing. I've just been spamming basically anything I could that would help the defense. So yeah, hopefully this helped. Hope you guys enjoyed all this guy's toxicity. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.